So when someone says AI will replace data analysts, they're almost always referring to four things. We'll take them one by one and we will be honest. First is that AI can now clean data. Yes, AI can help with surface cleaning. It can help you with standardizing formats. It can even help you to suggest transformations. All of that is real. But here is the catch. For most organizations, dirty data is not in the formatting. It's in ownership and meaning. You have systems that totally disagree on what a particular word means. Your finance team and your sales team have different definitions of revenue. You have dashboards that are pulling from so many different sources at the same time because interoperability is almost non-existent. All of these are not syntax errors that AI can fix, and these are exactly the kind of gaps that Gartner is flagging when it says that most organizations don't have the data management practices required for AI readiness. So yes, AI can assist with cleaning, but it still requires clean, governed, and well-defined data to be trusted at scale. The second is that AI can build dashboards. I beg to differ here. I think AI can draft dashboards. It can help you propose a template. It can suggest charts, even propose a narrative. However, dashboards are only as good as the metric definitions and access controls behind them. Deloitte's preparedness survey makes this problem clear. Most organizations report higher preparedness for strategy than for data management and talent. So they struggle a lot to operationalize governed data that would make these AI dashboards correct. Number 3 is that AI can generate insights. AI can detect patterns. It can surface anomalies. It can propose hypotheses. But in business, insight is not just a word. It's a decision that you're going to have to defend. McKinsey reports that negative consequences are already happening, with inaccuracies being the major driver. And NIST explicitly treats confabulation as a generative AI risk that must be mitigated through verification, testing, and governance. This means that you don't remove the analyst, you increase the premium on validation. The fourth is that if AI can clean data, build dashboards, and generate insights, then it can confidently answer business questions from end to end. Yes, it can answer questions, but will that answer always be correct? That's the question we should be asking. And in business, confident and wrong is much worse than I don't know. And the liability is real. In 2024, a Canadian tribunal held Air Canada responsible for misinformation that was provided by an AI chatbot on its website. And this case involved just simple policy information, not complex analytical questions. That decision reinforces that companies are still liable for what their AI tools produce. So, is becoming a data analyst still worth it in 2026? The short answer is yes, if you are training for the skills that the job market is buying. The exposed work here is not analysis as a whole. It is low context reporting and manual busy work that can be templated. Remember this as well. As technology changes, the skills required to do different jobs will also change. That's why upskilling and reskilling will forever be a thing. So you don't learn data analytics and then it's one and done. In summary, we have to continuously train for the skills that the market is buying. I hope this helps someone.